his lance to coup de grace the troll. He's not whooping up the crowd, but the crowd still loves the blood, and the indepts, no, the beasts gain a victory point. Cool. Ajax the Crawl is climbing in shame down the rope ladder. Wazrog still has some fight left in him, but where the fuck did everyone go? I guess there's this knight captain here who wandered into the wrong spot. Oh, we must get the conclave. Wham! Hitting this knight on the head. 2d8 plus 18. 23 damage. Oh, this guy is reeling. Captain Knight Zalentin might give the two fingers. Sargon, if he is around, is not making his presence known, and he does not fly into the field. Bannock Batten, who's putting out flames on himself.
Just start tossing boulders.
I think he's gonna get ready to throw a boulder at Chanticleer if Chanticleer stops having people around him.
Okay. Batten reaches into his bag of boulders and
Magnus is above him. He can actually.
He doesn't have precise shot.
Do it anyways.
He's gonna wait until.
Who has the best AC? Who has the worst AC here?
He's gonna wait for Chanticleer to be free.
Okay. Edward doesn't want to go under. Like I guess he can just run around underneath the.
Disrupt his spell.
Yeah.
What is Edward gonna do?
Edward will.
I think he's gonna save his tricks for when the conclave is or the circus is really in a fight. So far, they've been kind of cowering on the lower level.
Yeah, they're a bunch of pansies. Hey, look at the pansies.
Everyone's killing themselves. What do you want me to say?
He is going to go over to Nibbles and cast Weapon of Awe on Nibbles.
What does that do?
Plus 2 damage, and if you critical hit and the thing's still standing there, you have to make a will save or be scared.
Sweet.
Can you get close enough to cast it?
Yeah, he's running around underneath the platform, so I think what he's going to do is...
Just go from a distance. Go from on this side. Come from this side, and you can reach his weapon.
You have to touch the character. So, like, now he's threatened.
Yeah.
So cast it before and touch it.
Yeah, he casts, moves, touch. But yeah, he's threatened by the big elephant. Arlen.
Everyone seems to be doing all right.
Grizzak's out there fucking causing mayhem.
I see this. Grizzak was friggin' with this.
By the number of bodies falling off, there's some pretty good fighting going on up there, says Edward from above.
Indeed.
Have we found an orb yet?
Arlen's. There's only a few trapdoors left, but I'm gonna help Grizzak out with that.
All right, don't take our eyes off us. Nibbles may need your help in a minute. That Megafin looks rather ornery.
Nope, no problem. He's gonna throw a fireball up at Swoosh. So I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it somewhere over here. Shoot through. Let's see. How can I see that? Yeah, I could probably see that from here. It's at that corner.
Okay. You're just hitting swoosh?
Yeah. So let's see.
Okay, a fireball kind of goes off, and then swoosh's reflex save with his evasion. AC 29.
Oof. Yeah. 8d6 plus 8.
What's the DC or fireball?
I think he evaded.
Yeah. He
Does
evaded.
he have evasion?
Yes.
Oh, you son
Until
of
we
a
beat him
bitch.
to death and take his ring.
Okay, so
Okay,
that was Arlen's go. War Troll.
See,
No, Troll Champion.
15. Yeah, he did really well on that one.
Troll Champion, he got a bunch of damage from fire. He sees the big tree. He's having a hard time hitting the monk. I think it abandons the monk and goes after the tree.
Okay, the tree will take his AOO.
Yep.
Attack that little shit.
Destroy the conclave! Destroy the conclave! Big swipe from the tree.
Critical threat.
Squish!
AC 32.
Critical hit, I believe.
Critical hit.
Its AC went up by 4, right, with its
Yep.
size change? Let me just check.
Was he charging? Did he charge the tree?
It still hit. Yeah. Yep.
To 15 on the crit, which I think is just a crit.
15 is reduced with a major injury.
Oh, that's fun too. So 22 damage. 1d
12.
a 10.
Major injury. Reporting for duty, sir. Oh, chest injuries. 3d6 strength and 3d6 con damage.
Holy
13
shit!
strength.
Holy fuck!
10 con.
Squish!
Holy fuck!
Does he have any strength
He has
left
103 hit points.
after
like,
his size
damage.
With the
reduction?
size reduction at that, that's 17 strength gone.
That is one brutal.
Yeah, he still has con left. Like, his con goes from 32 to 22, and his strength, like...
10 hit points or 5 hit points per die is a lot of hit points.
Yep.
He's already got 100 hit points, 100 damage. So.
That's 50 off the top. Now, I don't think that counts as hit point loss for like death,
Massive damage.
but
No.
holy fuck, did that? Yeah, the tree just basically stepped on him. Like the big tree and foot kind of squish. These trolls all trying to pop back into place, and ribs are in the wrong spot and are regenning in the wrong place, and yeah, it's not pretty. He still gets his attack though, which has now been horribly reduced, and minus 17, 8, so it would be AC 18.
AC 34.
Okay, no, it's now scratching at the foot that was trying to squish it. Okay, how quickly they fall! How quickly they fall! Troll champion, not so champion-y anymore. Sam Stonefist.
Oh, you can't get away that easy. Get back here, buggo.
Yeah, you can see Fleas and Magnus are all flying around Chanticleer.
I want to think your life choices here. Actually, you have pretty good AC. You have pretty damn good AC.
I could also go punch Chanticleer. No,
I was like, okay, that's cool.
Sam is going to.
I am here to convert you all to the fire god.
Shut the fuck up!
Very well.
Is going to be coming in to punch defensively, or to take a defensive punch against.
Get Scarab?
There's gonna be an AOO, buddy.
Yes, there is.
From Scarab?
Yep.
And for Magnus.
Magnus.
Magnus, long arms.
Wait a sec. Sorry, I am in my brain. I was trying to make Sam fight with fleas for a second. No. I'm afraid of Magnus. I do not want to get hit by Magnus.
Dude, I can't hit you. I can't hit you.
That's fine. Around the other way. I
Okay.
put them close together because in my brain I was going to flank with fleas, but that's a wrong thought.
Oh, you're fighting Elvis alongside Fleece. Got you.
Right.
Okay.
I was trying to, yeah.
Wrong. Yeah.
So an AO from Scarab.
Scarab.
Yeah, I missed. I rolled a 12.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Barrack Tarn.
Oh, sorry. Sam gets to punch.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think Sam needs a 20.
Yeah.
17. Oh, ooh, wait a sec. Sorry, I should have.
This is so messy.
It is.
There's so much mess.
What's the AC I'm trying to hit?
49.
Oh, fuck off. Okay, yeah.
I was like, I don't think you have a 30.
I was kind of thinking to myself, what the frick kind of math
No, you use my
Mark's like, I already calculated this shit out. All right, Barrack Tarn is going to flip open this box.
Actually, hold on. Let's see. Is there anyone? Yep. Okay, that's fine.
A D48.
Oh, sorry. 31. So the circus has been just fucking around. Sam is the only one doing anything in the circus. The rest of us is just fucking
Well,
around.
Sam and Ugg are getting...
They're trying to win. Like there is a goal here, right?
And Grizzak's been...
Both teams are trying to win. They just have different strategies.
Yes.
Barrack Tarn failed his reflex save as a gout of cold energy comes flying out of this area. 25 cold damage on Barrack Tarn.
That's 5 damage.
Becomes
Resist.
5. Okay.
Yep.
And inside, he sees and says to Arlen, "More potions. Just one. I think this one protects against fire."
Take it.
He
Well, he has to.
he still has a no. He still has that cloak in his hand, so he's going to use the move action to jam the cloak through his belt. So
Okay.
he's taken possession of the powerful cloak. The war troll that fell from the heavens is 49 damage and 32 non-lethal, which means he's still unconscious. Barely. The trolls. One of them died. The other one died. This one heals a bit and sees the angry team of paladins standing in front of him. And is going to withdraw.
Surrender.
I think it's just stupid. It just starts running like towards the edge, and one of the judges
Calls it out.
there's a quick council of judges, and they're like, "Ouch!" And Troll's running back. Little does he realize he'll just be turned into troll steaks or
It'll be
something.
used for troll gut rope.
Yep. Ugh. So I'll give him the yellow coward aura. Ugh.
Hey, Mark.
Magnus
come grab the big
flees.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
The independent wizard that they're attacking. Scarab.
So it's the 50-50. Yeah, and we're going to be on the opposite side from fucking Magnus.
Right. I was wondering if you were going to go in for the flank so that you could be like, Magnus comes in for a full round.
No.
Oh, he rolled a 1. Oh, no.
Yeah, you know that hero point that you got there.
Oh.
Wow, Ugg, you piece of weirdness, you.
It's like, God damn it. Got a hero point anymore. Let's see.
I think Lucas has another one. I don't remember.
It's funny using the hero points to attack.
We're attacking each other.
Heroes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should probably be. It's up to the stream, man. It's up to the stream.
Whatever's
Lucas
supposed
has
to
a villain. Lucas has a villain. There.
This is a villain.
He's only used one so far, I think.
Mm-hmm. This is the current count. Current count. All right. Already spending mine to help Fox was spending the 2 for something. Oh, interesting. So he could save his other 2 for another assist. Look at you guys all conniving. Players are conniving.
Everyone's against me.
No, I'm kidding.
If anybody's got somebody pissed off at it, it's that fucking element.
The elemental's wonderful. No, I'm kidding, guys. I'm glad you guys are having fun and teaming up. Sure, sure.
It's close to going. You know what? I probably should prep a freedom of movement.
Okay, before you say that, he still has his displacement, so there's still a 50-50.
Yeah.
Well, there's also a villain point. A villain point is bad guy. What's the definition of a bad guy when the 2 luduses are fighting each other? I don't think there is a bad guy in this situation.
That's the thing, right?
Or I want something bad to happen to a particular character.
I better re-roll over 50. It's possible, actually. 45. It's good enough.
Scarab is kind of setting himself up as the villain. Yeah, so I'll allow that. So Lucas spend his
And he gets him.
Lucas spend his villain point
for
Ugg. Basically, he wanted something bad to happen to Scarab, and something bad is now happening to Scarab.
Yeah.
It's called getting grabbed.
Yep.
And then get naked, because we're going to have to take all that armor off.
All right, so Ugg's like, come here, there you are, and starts grabbing at the air.
He's really hard to hit. If Magnus comes this way, I'll go.
There's the wrenching sound of armor and Scarab grunting under Ugg's unrelenting squeeze. Blood pouring out of his armor as well. I think he gets the bloodied condition, unless you have some way of blocking that.
No, bleed condition? No, I don't.
Okay. How much damage on Scarab?
65.
Remember, you can tap out, big buddy. Just, one of the arms. Just
I got him.
All right. 3 arms are better than 4.
Now keep that Magnus off of us.
Fucking pussies. As if it wouldn't make a difference. Whatever.
What the fuck isn't Nibbles up here?
I don't know.
Keep Magnus off of me. Speaking of the Nibbles giant, what you do, Nibbles? What you do?
He's making himself a brontosaurus steak.
He's collecting ivory.
I see. Nibbles have seen big creatures like this before. He's probably killed a few in his years.
This elephant had one chance to win, and that was to hit on all 4 attacks last round.
He fucked up.
It didn't.
Oh.
Mark fucked up. Mark better get the fuck out of there.
That's amazing.
So this is what is called in the video game industry commentator's curse.
There we go.
You would have hit, Mark. There's nothing.
Hey, roll again.
Proud of the consistency, Mark. The fact that Mark's laughing at it is one of the reasons why we love Mark.
What's the AC thing?
Oh, it's pathetic. AC 20?
Megaphant with a spell has AC 30.
Okay.
So you hit him once.
I hit him once, yep. Weapon of awe, so...
Transfer the heart without pain reliever.
Well, if the circus wins this, there will be punishments.
Another 64 damage?
The circus or the conclave?
If the circus wins this, the conclave will receive punishments.
Oh, I see. 64 damage on your one hit with a swing? Yeah, that's fucking mean. So 92 plus 60, 152. Megaphant has 210 hit points. It does not have 64 hit points left, right? Wait. No, it needs to make a saving throw for his death. Don't roll a 1. Whew. Okay. Megafin's making a horrible noise and lots of blood coming out of it, and people are shocked.
Yeah, that one that was like not in anything except a 1.
The Megafin retorts. It is now in blood rage mode. It's just like seeing blood and is attacking the thing in front of it, and it doesn't really know how to back away. Gore, slam, stomp, stomp. AC 40, AC 38, AC 40, AC 26.
40, 38, and 40 hit.
3 hits.
Okay.
Hit once. Yeah, it's about 70, 90 some damage.
So the Gore with the tusk does 28 non-lethal.
No, I got the haste in there. That was the first attack. No, there was 3 attacks. I only hit once.
Due to
You-
shitty rolling.
You got this, Mark?
28, the first one.
28 non-lethal.
Oh, non-lethal?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lucas. No, the first hit was the confirmation roll against the critical miss. 28 non-lethal.
25 non-lethal.
How are his nibbles doing?
Shut up! I'm doing math.
Okay, sorry.
And 20... Oh, that's not correct. Sorry. No, it is. 23 non-lethal. It was just a really good roll. I'm like, how did that get so high?
So 76.
Nibbles should be pretty
96,
close.
97. Oh no, he's good.
20 hit points left, something like that.
Something like that. Plus his rage.
Yeah, how far away are you from Arlen?
It's non-lethal, man.
Yeah, I can heal him.
Maline Koro.
What do you think my job is? Keep you assholes from dying.
You can see people yelling and throwing things at the chicken, like to try to make it go towards the carnage some more. Oh, people are so mean when it comes to animals. Broken Shield, Captain Taylor. Yeah,
Gave up.
he gave up. Yeah, he's climbing down in shame. The reason why I'm still tracking them is that, there's still AoE spells and vindictive things going on. Nitzer Cray is all glittery. He failed. He made a save last round. He's just going to walk over to this last wooden hatch, and he finds the hatch with the flaming orb in it.
What else is in there?
However, the trap is a bad one. It is a horrid wilting.
How big?
Surrounded
Okay.
those that are next to the trap.
Fuck.
Horrid wilting is a 15th level horrid wilting.
15d6. Save for half. Fortitude.
Yep. So dry. 53 damage. Fortitude save would be a 8 plus 22. And his fort save is probably Balls.
Shadows Monk.
Share Balls? Bars.
Plus 5, plus 8. Something like that.
With spells plus 10. Fails.
53 damage.
53 damage on Nitzer Cray. Oh god. Let's see if he's got 53 hit points. He should. He's got 56 hit points, which means he needs to make a fortitude save or die.
Well.
He does not die. all of his tattoos are shriveling as his skin is shriveling. He turns around to face Barrack Tarn and Arlen and tries to say something, but just a puff of dust comes out of his mouth. His skin is all kind of pulling tight against his face, and he looks really horrid.
Hey, it's Skullface.
Yep. So he moved over and opened up the trap door and can't really communicate on this round as this horrible trap goes off. Cool beans, bro. Then we've got... Where did my initiative sheet go? Here it is.
Marty, Arlen tells him, surrender and I'll heal you.
I don't fear death.
Alright, kill him.
Arlen also knows that most people probably don't know what you guys know about death in Vatapole. Next is Tybalt Koro. Where is the half-dragon? Where is he? Oh yeah, he's fucking flying around in the
tornado.
in the tornado. He's got wings. He can ride. He can attempt his...
Reflex save.
20 will do it.
Hey, he gets the fuck out of there.
The troll's on the layer below, Lucas.
Okay, he flies with all of his might, and he's just flying out, and he gets some distance away from Swoosh on his turn. Sergeant Phoenix Riverman. Well, I guess we're going to put this captain out of his misery. Come in. Whap. Missing. Sounds of swords hitting shields and heavy armor. Broken Shield Warriors. Are there any of them left? I don't think so. I think finally they are all gone. Yep. We will delete that row from the initiative. Hydrax's Serpent is face down in his own blood. Stable. Knight Captain Zalentin has got like 10% of his hit points left. He raises his two fingers. He gives up. He's surrounded by 3 brutal fighters from the Independence. He doesn't want to get beat up anymore, so he gives up and then walks to the edge, and he's going to take the walk of shame. Ephraim Demos the Blind is still up there somehow surviving. He knows he's got Damien.
Survivor.
and the Stinky Troll.
Was that life air bubble communal?
Yep.
Okay, does he know I'm there?
Mm-hmm.
You spoke and then attacked him. Right? No, you spoke, so he knows you're there.
I spoke while moving, perhaps.
I think he's just gonna... Let's see. All of his monks are...
So it's funny because he gave the command to the monks to get off this level.
And then he never did, yeah.
He's still there.
Yeah, he's gonna climb down with the rope ladder. He's gonna run this way. Full defense move.
Now, he's got something that prevents him from losing his dodge bonuses, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got like a feat on top of improved blindness.
Was that a withdrawal, or?
Yeah, he was withdrawing.
Okay.
No, actually, no, he's not withdrawing. He full defensed and then moved. So you do get an AOO.
You still try to poke him in the bum?
I'm going to try and poke him in the bum.
Okay. When we add Crane Style, which is 9, AC 45.
Nope.
And with using Crane Style, he has the opportunity to negate 1 melee attack per round.
Yeah.
When not attacking.
Okay, so he moves and is kind of flipping down to this level. I give up, Zephyr. As the guy who just gave up sees the Grandmaster Monk there. Yep. Battle Monks are gonna move and join their boss. Over here, Master. There's just the 2 of us left. Then we fight using the turtle maneuvers. Sensei Monk is in Brog's stomach. Sir Albert Ventros of Heronius is going to back away and start climbing. Healers! We're approaching the end of round 5.
My God.
Healers are not really doing much. Crowd PCs. Let's start the opposite direction and go counterclockwise. I wonder who's going to win. It's really starting to whittle down, isn't it? And Unwin says to Phineas.
Yes, it really could go either way. Are there like runners in the in the editors?
There are servants. There are people bringing like refreshments and servants, and yeah, so there are people serving.
He hands 3 vials to a servant. Send these down to the veins. 2 are for the circus. 1 is for the conclave. Let them know it's the neutralized poisons.
Ah, yes. And the servant goes running off. Unwin bobs his head up and down, like appreciating that your alchemist skills are very, very appreciated.
He just nods.
Oh, yes, did you place any wagers, Phineas, on this fine event?
No, I'm not much of a betting man.
Oh.
Besides, as we can well see, this could have gone anyway.
My young lad insisted on placing a wager on the conclave. I sure hope they don't disappoint this season. Everyone likes a winner. It appears that they've got a new mercenary that's quite a thing.
He has been impressive, hasn't he?
Yes. Damned alchemists. This is the war mage Duncan, who is in a foul mood because his master's in a foul mood. You catch the Duke. You notice that Unwin's trying to like sit beside you, but it's like a really uncomfortable spot, and it's not that he's trying to get out of somebody's view. You thought it was these nobles again, but they've just been blathering on about nonsense. And you notice that the Duke had cast a sideways glance at Unwin, and Unwin's trying to like use you as a shield.
Okay. Phineas will just stand for a moment and
Yep.
just stand in front of Unwin.
Okay. The Duke, just his gaze turns back. You almost know what the Duke was thinking. Like, maybe that's the wizard.
Okay, we're doing a sense motive on him, because what the fuck?
I wouldn't give you a Hume, I'd give you a Demi.
That's probably 13 plus 15. Is that it? He's thinking I'm gonna.
Well, you know what the Duke's last command was. What you didn't realize was how quickly he wanted you to do it, and this now gets you starting to think like the Duke didn't give me a time, so.
Well, then the Duke's gotta find me before he can complain about it.
All right, switching over to the Countess, Gavina, and Godiva. Yeah, looks like you've got some admirers. You can notice some goblins all like waving at you.
She's just like, she like flips her hair.
The one goblin that stopped was supposed to be like bringing out a stretcher or something like that, and the other 2 goblins grabbing on, or the other 3 goblins onto the stretcher dropped and are having a hard time moving it, and one goblin hits the other goblin that waved on you the back of the head and then stops to wave at you, and like there's like the fucking 4 Stooges of goblin kind out there. Then we've got Lord Bane, who's looking just angry, and then Vogel, who's just sitting there quietly watching the match. He's sitting really still, which is really awkward compared to everyone else around him. His hands just politely on his lap and sitting super still.
Doesn't even blink.
When he blinks, you hear that sound.
Hustling Cheb, he can only move but half move through the stands of people, and
He's still on his way.
he's still on his way. Yeah, it's like 1 round, right? Ashoka and sitting with his friend Alagesh, or his new acquaintance.
We're going to detect thoughts on Cane of Grumsh.
Okay, first round, you detect the presence of thoughts in the cone in front of you. There are like 100 people in front of you.
Yep.
The announcer. What happened this round? And swoosh is at it again.
Swoosh is at it again.
And the fireballs raining from the follower of Kazoo.
They're upset with Chanticleer.
And the conclave and the newcomers are battling in the air. Oh no, look! Og and Sam have teamed up on Scarab.
And Ajax, and we have 3 surrenders. 3.
And notice that the head Captain Taylor of the Broken Shield, Captain Zalantin of the Vanapole Knights, and Ajax, Captain of the Independents, have all taken the walk of shame. Yellow upon their cowardice. The crowd is booing at that. Oh, look at that! Look at that! We get to the next round, and how quickly they forget, as Sona's life slowly draining away upon the altar of the blood tax. Top of round 6. Swoosh. Swoosh. Swoosh is going to carry these assholes out of the ring, this time depositing them on the Bloodgate side. He simply takes 2 bodies and Brog. Brog takes 12 damage as he's been being rustled around. The swoosh flies off to the side and just deposits them unceremoniously. Oop, I took one of the hatches with me.
Did he go to cover Grizak and
new name for the friggin' splash zone?
And then Brog takes.
Ahmed was asking if he.
did he go to cover Grizak and Sam?
Like, do we have to make a save as he?
Oh,
went through
as he. Sure. He basically swipes Sam and Grizak. He doesn't like people pretending to be elementals, so. And he's already tried to tell you, basically in Orin, he tried to say, I'm an elemental who's bigger than you, so respect your elders. And you guys went, fuck you.
Here's a lightning bolt.
Right, here's a lightning bolt. Respect your elders. That's how it works.
Shoka made a save.
Okay.
Or not Shoka, Zed.
Zed?
So did Grizak.
All right, 2 bodies go slamming down into the ring, and then Brog is kind of deposited in a precarious spot where there are people just where there are some folks. He takes 13 damage from the fall. Actually, it's not that much. You were on the 2nd level, 40. He only takes a d6. He takes the first d6, 6 damage from the fall. Is he still up?
Brog, yeah.
Okay.
We have successfully smuggled out 1 high-level monk's treasure.
All right. Swoosh is doing his job. So he moved and then switched back into elemental form, depositing those that he grabbed. Did Grizak make a save?
Yeah.
Okay. Grizak. So I'll put Swoosh back on the combat field. He's kind of, let's see, he is about 40 feet over from the edge. Okay.
Okay.
So he reforms, and he's actually threatening both Zedimental and Grizak.
Zed points at the bigger element.
Marty, how high up are we?
You're about 40 feet off the ground.
We're 40 feet off the ground.
Yep. And if you moved any further to the east of Swoosh, you'll be, like, technically out of the arena. You guys are really close to the edge.
Hold on. We got something here for you. Okay.
Swoosh
How
is,
close to the edge are we?
Swoosh is touching the edge.
Okay.
You push swoosh out. That's funny.
Fuck out of here!
Get the fuck out of here, elemental.
God damn it!
Yeah, you can see judges like throwing flags and waving flags as Brog is definitely like out of the area of the ring. A much more common occurrence when the rings are really small, less so in places this size. Grizak, what are you doing?
I'm just looking at the diameter of this. Yeah, it's not that wide.
Look at the mess. Look at the carnage. Look at the carnage.
Yeah, you know what? Grizak will
Oh, because you get to
Grizak-
sell Brog to
We get
Lord
20K
Bane.
We're getting 20k for
Grizak-
selling Brog to Lord Bane. Plus, we get the monk treasure that's inside the Brog that we didn't know about. We didn't tell him to do that. It just happened to open the monk robe.
You know, 6th level monk treasure.
What's the DC
Okay.
to cast a defensively on a 4th level on a first circle spell?
First circle is 17.
4th.
Fourth circle is 23.
Okay, I'll do that.
What spell are you
4th
casting?
circle, shout
On?
on both of them. It's a
Okay,
cone.
yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to take your AOs. I'm heading close to my friends.
Okay, well, first it's the shout.
It is shout. Sorry, let's grab it.
Fort
again.
save?
You made your defensively check, I'm assuming?
Yep, I did.
19 on the fort save from Huge Elemental.
Fail.
Fail from Zed.
Okay. 2
5d6
rounds.
plus deafened for a round.
So you're deafened. You're deafened for 2d6 rounds.
Okay.
For 9 rounds, and it's
Okay.
5d6 sonic damage.
Okay, I'm gonna put beside deaf.
This is 16.
9 rounds of deaf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Grizak's going to go close to his friends.
And then, are you stunned?
No, it's deafened and some damage.
Okay.
The problem is deafened provides fucking spell failure for casters.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, man. I'm just doing my job.
Swoosh took damage. The death doesn't really affect him too much, but
Nope.
No.
he won't be able to take
There
orders.
are 2 AOs on me, though.
Oh yeah,
They
Swoosh
fly away.
will bash you as you're going away. Fuck you.
Sure.
Fuck you.
Let's get him.
AC
Swoosh.
38.
That it? No, any images? Do I have an image or not? I
I
don't
think
know.
you have 2 images left.
I have 2 images left. Yeah, I do. So 1d3.
Okay, hit an image.
Not a 1d2. Zed misses.
Yes.
It's plus 19, so it was a 20.
Okay, so I moved from these guys. So basically, I'm over here. I drop down and I fly. I'll fly around. I think my movement is 120 with this creature.
No.
Is it 90?
It's 60.
As this thing?
Yeah.
Plus haste.
Which makes it 90.
90. Okay. So so we're 20 feet up. Are we 20 feet up?
From this
Yeah,
level,
so-
yeah.
Yeah, so I'll go 20. I'm going 20 feet down. So I'll be over here. And
Okay.
then I'm going. Ooh, it's a megaphant.
Yeah, the Megman.
Fuck, I'll take the AO from the megaphant. Hey, buddy!
Okay.
And I can go 90 feet, so 20. And I think I can get to about,
Hey, buddy!
I can get to about
Oh,
here.
Macy 35.
Miss.
Pops an image.
Pops an image. Whoa!
Fucking. All right. You should...
You're furry! He's got poop in his butt!
his butt.
Because I flew behind him.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Yeah, I guess the Megafin pooped a little bit with the way he's getting hit from. Yep, you saw some poop tumble out, and that even after 3 centuries or 3.5 centuries of life, still is funny to Grizak because poop is funny. Damien,
Hilarious.
Damien.
where's Damien?
Grizak's underneath, by the way. He's not on top. He's
Okay.
Lies here. Please, Sorna's about to die. You might want to help him. Magnus, Magnus, once you're done with him, he raises his sword and casts your image.
Oh, you're gonna square down with Magnus? That is awesome. Woo!
yeah, all right. Let's do this. Yeah, it's gonna be rough.
Showdown!
Scarab is going to spend some time getting his ass beat.
That's the point.
Oh, Damien coming to save his buddies. That is interesting. Sorry, Zed was supposed to go before... No, Damien then Zed. No, we got this right.
Oh, fuck.
I was like, I gotta sit up for this. It's getting tense. It's getting tense. 6 images. Wow. Okay. Damien setting himself up.
There's very little chance for me to actually hit you.
A
Great,
deaf
but-
Zed who can't hear the crowd anymore. Just this weird ringing in his ears. Swoosh is trying to tell you things, and he points towards Grizak as in like little elemental, like it's your job to go get him.
He's not treating him. as
You
an
are
enemy?
muted. I don't know if that was.
No,
He's
I'm
not-
not
he's
muted.
not treating
I
him as an enemy.
accidentally unplugged my microphone.
Okay. See, if you had a little light, then you'd know when it was.
Yeah.
That's not the figure you wanted to use. I made my sense motive check. Okay.
Zed
And I've
is-
known you for over a decade, so yeah, I have boners to that.
You have the familiarity bonus.
Yep.
You don't have to lift the finger to hear the
I see it in your eyes, in your face, in your look. The micro expressions that we all become familiar. I like
Yeah.
that.
Zed is going to. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's a big cluster. It's a big cluster out there, ain't it?
Get a cluster of fuck out there.
Holy shit! In a handbasket there.
Yeah, the thing is, we don't want him to get his images back up.
fucking Swoosh is pointing at Grizak, basically commanding the lesser elemental to like go get him.
Okay.
And then
Zed,
you see Damien and a whole cluster of your group fighting over there, and Bannock is like,
Okay, Zed is gonna go up to the Grizak. We're gonna fly, which puts me to here. I don't quite get into the melee.
okay, that does not provoke from the Megafin. Let me see. Yeah, it does.
It doesn't have to have combat reflexes, right?
Oh, right, Megafin already took its AOO.
Yeah, he
Okay,
doesn't get.
then I'm gonna dragon shout at Grizak, cause fuck you.
All right, is
there
there
reflex or fort
is
save?
there a radius on this or an area that affects others?
It's
or?
a 15-foot radius. It's 15-foot cone.
Okay.
Is it a fort or a reflex?
It's a will save.
Is this a spell-like ability?
No. give me a second. It's a feat. It's a combat style thing for monk. So I think it's extraordinary.
Oh shit! I turned off my Lux. What the fuck? I'm gonna turn it back on.
Your eyes just melting.
Yeah, exactly.
31 make it?
Okay, you take. You're not shaken. And you do take half damage, so you take half of my fist.
So I'm taking.
I
the
probably
shout-
melted your eyeballs too.
I'm
Sorry
taking
about
shout
that.
damage. I'm taking shout damage as melee damage, or Trying to understand. Is it sonic or is it?
It's punch you in the face damage. It's punch damage.
Alright.
So it would be 2d6 plus 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Hey, it's a kitty. You can go fluffy it is. Big fluffers. It's big fluffers.
So my fluffy dog is bullshit, but that kitty is a big fluffers.
Yep. You know that I like cats and not dogs. you know this.
So 26 becomes 13 damage.
Okay.
And you want to do AC bullshit? I'll do AC bullshit with you too.
All right, so you basically do your dragon roar on Grizak. Does he get a save for this damage, or is just that?
Yeah, he got a save. It's will save. It's will save for half. And
There you go. That's how you do it. Try it
yell
again.
So shout spell at each other continuously.
A bunch of air elementals shouting at each other, oh, sounding like storms. That's awesome. How do air elementals fight? They shout.
Shout.
They let it all out.
These are the things we can do without.
Yes.
Come on.
Do you have to make a save, or did you make it?
He already made the save.
Okay, and he took the damage,
How
and I
high
see
off
the damage.
How high off the ground are you?
20 feet.
20 feet.
20 feet. Okay.
Chanticleer.
Hey, buddy.
Well,
Fuck you.
I think Fleas and Magnus have some problems. Chanticleer's like, last chance. Give in to Kozuth, or the Conclave dies.
Their death is your death. Come on.
Okay, so he's gonna swift action, use his grace to get away from Magnus
Please.
and Fleas. Yeah, he's more concerned about Magnus, but I guess Fleas is also concerned. Where's the character sheet? Grace is such a great spell. For this exact reason. Okay. Where is he gonna go? He doesn't want to go down there. Oh, his buddies are all down there. He's gonna fly kind of like in and down, and kind of like what Arlen is doing, is staying near the roof.
Okay, as he leaves the threatened areas of Magnus and Fleas, a rock gets chucked at his fucking head.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. The ready action. Big rock tumbling through the air towards him. Oh shit! Oh shit! The tree. His AC is 25.
Oh. 23.
Okay, his magic saved him from that ding as the rock hit his shield spell.
Did you count the
Art song?
Bart song was in there.
in the crowd?
Okay.
Didn't count the crowd. That's a +1. I think still missed by 1.
Shit. Don't we have a point of what's it called? Don't we have a not a hero point?
I don't know.
The conclave doesn't the conclave have a I can't remember what it's called, but when you have a point with a crowd,
It's a victory point.
victory point.
Okay, what do you think, guys? Should Chanticleer include Damien in this? Damien in the circus, or should he just get the conclave? I think the circus has been nice. Yeah, I think he's gonna get the conclave. Boom. Come down and threaten me. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any more charges from his
No more powers.
from his empower. So this is 33 damage, DC 21.
Okay,
Magnus
Fleas
evaded.
takes 33 on the fucking chin.
Shit, how's he doing?
He's got a bunch of non-lethal, so he's not dead, and he's still standing.
Scarab.
Scarab is
With a -2 for being grappled.
The fires lick at Damien a little bit, but
He's gonna. Oh yeah, he's -2. So
Hold on a second.
failed.
How high is he?
he's 20 feet down.
Okay.
What was the damage?
33.
Okay.
Fire. So I don't know if you absorb
Yeah,
some of that.
yeah, I take 5 off. That's all.
Okay. Big ball of fire. Fucks with the conclave a little bit.
Ow!
Something.
Kythan's gonna coup de grace this troll. Doesn't want the trolls getting up anymore. I guess the troll gets a, nope, didn't make it. Chains just go flying out of his hands and digging into the troll throat and ripping out the troll throat. And as it's trying to heal, more chains ripping in, blood everywhere. Magnus.
Okay, so he said, what's his name is dying?
Yep.
Sona's dying.
Yeah.
As a move, can I pull out a potion and feed it to him as a standard?
Nope. Well, yes, you can do that, but you're too far away.
Move, no, as a move, like pull it out while I'm moving.
No.
No.
Come on, I'm only.
What you could do in a heroic sort of way, even though there's a wall of fire and you can't see Sona, is you could uncork a potion and try to lob it into Sona, hoping that it lands in a wound or his mouth.
That would be the dumbest looking thing you ever.
Damien did tell Fleas to go heal.
Yeah, and in
Sona.
fact you can't do it because it's too far away and the potion can't technically fly that far with
Right.
accuracy.
So what if I give up potion to Fleece?
You could,
Who casts healing spells.
Oh. Right. Go save
Unlike
Sona.
who's the stupid bard who doesn't cast healing spells.
Hey, Scarab, you all right?
No, Scarabs look like he's.
you hear the wrenching of his armor and he got all sizzled from the fireball.
He's fading.
Oh shit.
He's done.
Ashoka's gonna lose his fucking mind on you chumps.
Okay.
Oh, it's hilarious. I'm such a dick. It's good.
Okay. Magnus is going to 10 foot here. Lunge. Can I reach him with lunge from there?
You need to be 15 feet away. I think
No, I'm not. No, my long arm. Sorry. 5.
No.
No.
Okay, closer then. Hey, come on, let go of him. And smack.
Smacking Ugg.
Yep. 30. Sorry, 28, 33.
No.
Wait, sorry. Does the crowd add bonus on top of the Bard song or not?
Yep.
On top of the bard song, yes, but not on top of a bless or a heroism or a good hope.
Yeah, I don't have any of that. So 30. Do I have heroism? No, right? 34. 34.
That hits.
Okay, that's with the song from the crowd. Okay. Unfortunately, this is lethal because he dropped his other blade. Sorry, Yuck. 3d6 plus that.
You could have sprung attack him with a flank, is saying what randomly. You could have just flown by and... Although spring attack is on the ground, I don't think spring attack works while flying. Because I think there's something called flyby attack.
Yeah, there is.
So yeah, I think you have to be on the ground for spring attack. However, if you had airwalk communal or airwalk, you would have been able to use spring attack.
Is he sneakable because he's in grapple, or he's
No.
not? He's not considered grappled.
He's not considered.
He's not.
No.
46 damage.
Oh! so Magnus, which sword is this? This is the flaming sword?
This is the flaming sword.
Yeah, I know where he is. I had to think
Like,
about it randomly.
surrender!
It was a good
I want to
thought.
kill you.
The flaming sword comes in and bites into Shug's shoulder, or Ugg's shoulder. Shrugs. Fucking older. Weird. All right. Yeah, you bite it. You bite into his shoulder with the flaming blade. The crowd's going, ooh. Ugg is hurt because of that. I don't know if
Yep,
he's bloodied or not, but that's something he can't take a full round of.
He's not going to ignore that.
Which brings us next to fleas.
Fleas is basic.
Magnus.
So the life of fleas and the life of Sona are in Damien's hands, which is a funny thing to be in. And look at the smirk on Mark's face. So fleas is going to save Sona. And that
Hi,
provokes-
Damien.
that provokes an AOO.
Damien raises his sword and goes, I go.
What an asshole.
And then Fleas is going to, as sneakily as like, put a shield behind his shield.
All right, to try not to get the crowd to turn on you.
Yep. Cast a cure light on Sona, who's all fucked up. Whoa, why is
Oh,
your face
so
all
it's-
burned?
You're supposed to be blue, not charcoal.
11 healing. He's good and stable.
Okay, but he's still unconscious, I think.
Yep.
Okay, you can add that.
Alright, do you want me to roll a perform check?
Yes.
I don't want to. Alright. Please, come on, love me. It's okay. I'll get back in there. It's okay.
I don't know. Magnus is sitting at 0 damage. So.
Oh no, Magnus still has a whole bunch of fight in him.
Magnus is.
But definitely the pendulum swung a little bit, especially when
Damien showed up.
when Chanticleer felt he was being picked on. Yeah, he's like, well, fuck you guys. Zed's not here. I'm not gonna kill Zed, but the rest of you I don't care about.
17.
17 on what? Sorry, what is this for?
I don't
That
know
was
what
the
you're rolling.
perform check for casting.
Oh no, there are people booing. You're at the top of the tower, casting healing spells, touching people.
I'm testing somebody who's down. I'm a healer. I didn't cast on myself. I'm all fucked up. I could cast it on myself.
Conclave 0.
Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys.
Damien was practically pointing at you as you were going like this.
Scarab. It's at the beginning of your next turn where the displacement goes down.
Yeah, he's tapping out.
Scarab's raising fingers.
Yeah, he's raising fingers.
Yep.
He's raising fingers, and with his other hand, he's pulling out a potion.
Okay, so
How many hit points? I guess you're.
Well, he's
close
also
to-
bleeding 3, so
Yeah, and I've got 4 hit points.
Oh! Oh shit, son!
we did it. Now let's get Magnus. Oh, God. Oh, where the fuck is Nibbles? Sona is stable and at the top of the tower that might come down. Brog, where the fuck is Brog's out of the fight? He's
Brog's
out.
out of the fight.
I'm deleting him from the sheet. Well, he's tough in that you need 20s to hit him, but he still has saving throws that are good, that are his level. His hit points are good, but are his level, and his CMD is good, but his level, right? Like he's not indestructible. 5 levels from now, this is a new Altagar. Like this is a different. It's a tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you're using magic to make your AC stupid, your CMD usually suffers.
Drace.
Magic to improve your CMD.
Ability score mods. Monks. Like a monk tank has a better CMD.
Well, monks always have better CMDs, just on average.
Yeah. Because they're monks.
Let's see.
See? It is a pillow. It breathes. It's right there. It's supporting my neck. It loves me. It licks its own butthole. And then tries to lick my face. Okay, maybe there's negatives to it too.
Drace feeds a potion to Shift, and Shift begins to fly. And he's flying up to this level.
Who's the
Oh, he's going after. He's going after the big guys.
Well, there's one
The big
villain
guy.
up here.
The big guy.
Ajax the Crawl is now able to just basically call fair escape, and he kind of marches off towards the blood veins, feeling a little poopy.
Little poopy.
He didn't die, though, so he'll live to fight another day. Wazrog is still fighting. Fuck you and your surrender! He's just gonna brain the knight who walked by him, and he didn't like that too much. He's an Erythnolite. He clocks the guy over the side of the head.
Ooh.
He doesn't know the rules the rules of proper gladiating. 23 damage. 81. 101. The guy has 21. Yeah, he brained him. He, like fucking brains exposed, and Brog then just kicks him off the side. Which means that he might hit the paladin who's trying to climb up into the fight. The paladin managed to get out of the way, but there's crashing down along the ground. Boo! People are booing, and the indepts are unfriendly. The crowd's turning on the indepts. Boo! Cowards! Fucking cowards! Hello there, little monk. Wanna taste my club? Yep. And Zargon does not appear. Bannock Baden had a readied action, which means that went off when Chanticleer moved. So his initiative is somehow 26. Let me fix that.
By the power of
right, it's like he rolled a 26 on a d20. Weird. Sort and filter. Edward, then Arlen. Are we fighting the Megaphant, or are we trying to make this whole thing come down like a pile of bricks?
Get the orbs. Enough of this.
He's actually asking Nibble.
1 minute.
Okay. Edward hears Arlen saying something about orbs, so he will... fucking, he's threatened by the Megaphant.
5-foot step and flank.
You know what? Edward also has grace.
Edward should use that.
There's one over there.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking for Edward in the Conclave, like Adam was, looking for his character. Okay, yeah, he does have second circle spellcaster spells left, so he can use Grace to extricate himself from the threatened area of the Megaphant. Philip, thanks for the host, man. Welcome, welcome with your group. I believe Philip has a hero point too. Or maybe I'm thinking of the other campaign. Sure. Philip, you got a hero point.
Phil, how you doing, man?
Edward is going to fly up to Arlen. He still has movement left. Where is the orb? What are you talking about?
Oh, actually, can Arlen see it? Because there's the white.
Nope. But you know that there's one orb on each level, at least.
Yeah. It's got to be in one of these. It's got to be in one of these trapdoors.
Okay. Edward flies over to the trapdoor that hasn't been opened yet, and will open it.
Yep. 248.
Are you sure you want me to get this one?
It's got to be in one of these ones. 36.
You guys and your high rolls, which is good. Still, there is a cold trap that goes off. Edward needs to make a reflex save.
Okay. Want me to roll a d20? Yeah, there you go. 20. He's good.
Okay, he evades and takes 11 cold damage.
He has cold resistance.
Because Grizak protected them from all the things.
Grizak and Arlen.
Whew! A bit nipply there. What's inside of this one? This one was, what, 36? 6 became 35. There's a batch of potions. It looks like a healing potion. There's 4 healing potions in a pouch. With a nice label on them, if you
We'll
trust
worry
the
about
label.
treasure later.
All right. Hey, what is in that one? And Nitzer is all glittery and hurt, like having a hard time after the of the horrid wilting. Okay, that was that initiative, Pip. Arlen, what are you doing, man? There are 2 hatches that haven't been opened on this level. One that
Did he hear Ugg take damage? Did he hear any of that? Or can he see what's going on? I'm not sure if I can get it from that angle. Ugg and Magnus and
60 feet up and 20 feet out. It's kind of... Nope. You know they're up there fighting.
Okay, I want to go see what the hell is going on because did I hear anything though? I'm just wondering.
Oh, you heard the crowd going, "Oh, Head Scab is out of the match."
Okay, Arlen's gonna fly over and see.
Wearing the yellow cloak of cowardice. Boo! I guess him surrendering dropped the conclave bonus.
Okay. Arlen
Conclave is
sees
now unfriendly.
Yep.
Arlen sees Ugg is messed up and that Magnus is there. He's gonna cast a spell at Magnus. Hold person.
What's the range?
100 plus feet.
Okay.
So he has that's 190 feet for him.
Yep.
So Magnus is gonna do a will save.
What's the DC of the will save first?
For Arlen, this is a second circle spell, and this kind of spell is a what is it? Enchantment, so it doesn't get the bonuses. 16, 17, 18. And Magnus
Is raging?
It's raging.
Magnus is raging. Let's do.
Do you have protection from neutral? Up.
No, it'd
Protection
be,
from neutrality. Dirty neutrals.
Magnus is paralyzed for the round.
Huh.
Failed.
Hmm.
Looks at Ashoka.
No, it's good. He's
Put a shock
floating around.
Just make him surrender now. Can't move.
Let's get him while he's weak. Says Hug. Oh, the troll, the war troll finally like snorts awake. 40 and 27 non-lethal brings him to 60. Oh fuck, math, Marty. Nope, he's snorting awake, but he's still down. Sam,
Well, hey,
is paralyzed helpless?
paralyzed is helpless.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
So the scare.
I'm gonna double check because it's worth double checking.
Go for it. Yep.
There's like 5 systems floating around my head. Effective strength and dex score of 0.
Nothing.
Okay. We're gonna just get ourselves around the other side of him.
Okay, you fly around. Magnus like floating with his flaming sword.
We at least take a punch on him, or
We're gonna punch him. Oh, I'm gonna punch him.
Okay,
good.
so you have no dex and then an additional 5 penalty on your.
You know what? I'm gonna swift action. I'll stay where I am. I'll
Yeah.
swift action to get lunge. I'll use the lunge feat, and I'll full round him. That's how I'm gonna do this.
So okay, hold on. What am I losing? What am I losing to?
You lose all
You
of your
lose your
dex and then an additional 5 because your dexterity is 0.
And any dodge bonus.
yeah, any
Yeah.
dodge bonus is gone.
So 10, 21.
Sam's really long arms coming in and
9, 27.
how the mighty are gonna fall.
Shoke is gonna have words with Magnus.
33.
All right. Okay. 20 plus.
Yes, yes, Foxfire. I know. I have a whole bunch of things that I have for Magnus to up that beautiful will save of his.
Okay, AC 24,
Miss.
AC 24. Apparently, it did fucking natural 1. Fuck, critical fumble. Sure. Why not? 31.
All right, 31 on the fumble check.
Which leads to Damien going, really?
Magnus is going. Ah!
Oh, you're kind of punching around a sharp scarab, and Magnus is kind of like a floating balloon at this point in time. DC 20 strength check or drop all items held. Does Sam have anything in his hands?
No.
Okay, so the
I mean, he
critical
drops
fumble.
his hand? I don't know.
Arla, just get it over with. We need you down here.
I am now going to just take a quick peek at Magnus's AC to see how much not that stuff might be in there, but yeah.
Yeah, okay.
There is. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, how much was the minus on top of all of that?
5.
Sorry, I made a mistake. I did not take that off. 33.28. Sorry, it's 28.
Oh, it's okay.
So how much did you hit? Once, I think.
No, he didn't hit any times. He rolled 24, 24, and that one.
Just
661.
my armor puts him up to 21.
Adam, that's my every game. I don't know.
All right, war. Oh, the troll champion was supposed to go to the war troll, so I already did the war troll. The troll champion, which is not feeling very champion-y right now, after he got shrunk 2 size categories and then stepped on for 10 strength damage and 13 strength damage and 10 con.
Enclave
Is this thing smart enough to give up? It's raging and has an int of... It saw a lot of people giving up. Let's give it an int check.
Okay. So Magnus hasn't dropped anybody.
DC 10.
Hasn't taken any damage.
Have you made anyone give up?
No.
the little troll gives up. I don't want to fight anymore. Drops out of his rage and puts on the cloak of yellow. Bannock Baden already beat up. I guess lets the troll go.
Bannock Baden should fucking surrender as well.
I think that leaves all the trolls, the regular trolls, off. One of them is running away, so we're going to delete that. Which brings us to the mighty Ugg.
It's a 5-foot step and grab that asshole.
Yeah, he is going to.
So a 0 strength and 0 dex means that your CMD drops pretty fucking hard when you're paralyzed. Because you lose all of your strength and all of your dex for CMD and then a -10 penalty. So it's basically your
Just
bab.
don't roll a 1, dude.
Yeah, don't roll a 1. So he grapples you, does damage, and pins you.
Fuck!
No, Magnus can't even say fuck. He can take mental actions only.
And you take 25 lethal damage with 3 bleed. Because you hit him with a flaming sword.
Now that you can't wield, even if you do.
Magnus has all the conditions. The grappled, paralyzed, pinned, and bleeding condition.
Magnus is all the fucked.
Is 3 bleed or
3 bleed.
Yeah, you don't take it this round. You take it at the beginning of your turn.
Yeah.
okay.
Giant Nibbles is still on the field. Damien's like, huh. he didn't even step towards you. Giant
He
Nibbles.
looks back at his parents. He's afraid.
I think we're missing a perform check. So yeah, Ugg gets a perform check because he won.
Sam got a perform check that he couldn't possibly make to fucking not go down.
Yep. We might tweak the performance
Well,
rules.
it doesn't work at this scale because
Yeah.
Goombas can't go up pips; they only go down.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think what we might do is always have a chance of failure and always have a chance of success. That might be the easiest thing, but we'll do that at the beginning of the next season, as you know.
Yeah.
All right. So giant nibbles is what I'm looking for.
13 was the perform check to not make people laugh.
Nibbles swinging his massive axe into the big megaphant.
Get it.
Okay, you want to do one attack at a time because this thing is.
Okay.
And Chebagas has got a potion ready. He wants to save the megaphant. It's his buddy, man.
Happen. Another 65.
5 is 7 and 60 is 217.
Do non-lethal or something.
The megaphant is at -7. It falls down.
It's an animal. Nibbles doesn't fucking care.
Chebagas is like, please stop, it's out.
Lucky I don't fall through on you. I've got. Is there any enemies within reach? No. Nope.
Chebagas is begging Nibbles to stop.
Okay. Nibbles is coming up here. Oh,
Nope.
hello.
You're very, very, very. No, never mind. Sorry. The Conclave had a really shit team. Well, actually, no. The Conclave had 4 good players. The rest were.
I'll stay out of reach here.
Okay, so you're walking upon air.
Hang
out.
on. I'm all fucked up. Hang on. He's got to actually walk to the back. He is hasted. Okay, no, he's gonna walk. He doesn't know what's going on. He's going up to the. Why is he not moving right now? I've got. What is? Oh, he's on top of something. Sorry, I swear to God, I'm not doing this on purpose.
There, I moved you out. That's 10 feet of movement.
There. Okay, he's walking up the air.
Okay,
to
so
here.
10,
Oh.
30, and then 40. That's 40 feet of movement there.
Yeah, that's. Well, he's got another 30 feet.
Ah!
Screw it, He can walk on. He can walk on air. He'll come out this far.
Oh, finally something worth me smashing, says Wazrog. He's looking pretty winded, though.
I'll do a performance check.
Hey, Nibbles, where the fuck are you going?
Oh, get orbs.
Where the
You mean
fuck are you
skull,
over
right?
here, you fucker?
When he say orb, he means skull. Yes.
All right, Chebagas is feeding a potion to the megaphant to save the megaphant. The megaphant's prone, and he's handling it to make sure it doesn't keep on attacking. It just got its ass beat. Malene Koro is clucking around the battlefield as a chicken. People are throwing things at it, but then there's loud noises on the on the center where the fight's all happening, and there's a panicked chicken running around. I will give it a halo of yellow. The will of the chicken has broken. It's just panicking. Broken shield, Captain Taylor. Is this the one that's no more with us? No. He is getting the fuck off the field because apparently people are dying. And he's made his fair escape, wearing the cloak of yellow. He survived. Nitzer Cray does not want to pick up the orb, doesn't know what it does. He's got 53 damage from this horrible spell.
Arlen told him surrender and I'll heal you.
Give me a charisma check.
Sure. Let me just roll a d20, and I'll tell you what my bonus is. 18 plus good stuff.
Okay,
My
he is
charisma
considering
is-
it. The fire orb is over here. That's what he says.
So 23.
He'd have to get the orb and return all the way to the 3rd level with it.
Yep.
Hmm.
He's pretty fucked.
He does have fire resistance on, though. He'll see what happens. He picks up the fire orb.
I want to see what happens. Ooh.
It is burning in his hand. But he's got protections on.
All right, knock him out.
Grizak got an AOO because of this.
No, Grizak's underneath.
Oh, he's underneath. Okay.
Yep.
He's going to begin climbing. He's partway up to the second level.
Can Grizak get him when he does that?
No,
With cover?
no, there's a ledge. So he goes to the edge and he's climbing up the rope ladder to the second level. He's kind of in between the two levels, hiding behind the the massive nibbles. Tybalt Koro is still flying around, and he ate a thing. So he's going to position himself like so he can lightning bolt Damien, Scarab, Magnus, and Ugg.
Oh, no reflex saves. No reflex saves.
You get a reflex save, just you have a -5. And no
Unfortunately, he gets Scarab in this because he's trying to go after Damien and Ugg. And Magnus. So he breathes his line of lightning.
How much healing did Scarab get from his potion?
He didn't get a chance to. He's still grappled.
No,
He's
Magnus is
released.
grappled.
He's let go, but he got released.
Yeah,
Magnus is grappled.
not on his turn.
Okay, yeah.
Ah.
Okay, this is...
Okay, there's a breath. Unfortunately, to get Ugg and Magnus, Scarab is getting caught in it, and so is Damien. The DC of this is 19 reflex save for half.
Okay, Magnus.
You can still evade.
Ooh, 17 plus whatever Magnus has.
Your reflex save bonus. Your base, just your base bonus -5.
Yes, my base. My base
well-
-5.
Well, your base,
Yes.
your base plus your resistance bonus -5.
So 5.
So you make it.
Woohoo!
Somehow Magnus evaded. Do we have to read evasion to see if you're denied your dex so that you get
Here,
still get to
I'll
evade?
check to see if you have to
Yeah.
be... Here, give me a second.
Damien save, Mark?
I'm looking. Hang
Okay.
on.
I know you can't be in heavy armor, so that might be... And you have it from Rogue, right? Because they're written differently
Yeah.
for different classes.
He's got to be in light armor for that. I don't know what you're wearing, Magnus, but
I think his armor's mithril.
mithril.
A helpless rogue does not gain the benefit, so he still takes half.
Okay.
I believe his mithril breastplate.
Well, if he doesn't gain the benefit, why would he take half?
No,
He made the save.
he made the save.
I
He
see
has
that.
his base plus his resistance item,
right,
and he made his save. So
Well, it's his base plus his resistance item -5 for the dex.
Yeah.
Because 0 dex, right?
yep.
Yes.
All right.
Like-
Do we have a new villain here? Is Tybalt Koro the new villain?
No, because he's going to get snapped in half.
Don't roll a 1, please. Yeah. Damien makes it, so half damage.
That's
How much
15
damage?
electric.
15, so 40 damage.
And does Damien have the resistances from Team Grizak?
Yes, he
Yeah.
does.
So 15 becomes nothing. Like you
Yeah.
protected against, the communal
Every-
electricity.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Magnus somehow evaded. No, he can't. So he takes half.
I take half. I added already.
Ugg takes what?
Oh. What the?
Ugg does have evasion. He's got a +12 before any spells.
All right. And he's also got grace, so
I think Damien's gonna go and impale this guy.
Haste as well.
or not grace,
Haste.
and haste. So plus 15, 20.
Okay, so Ugg evades. Scarab is the scary one because this I think can kill Scarab.
You can. Yeah. And I'm still grappled.
Nope.
Oh, no, I'm
No,
not grappled.
no, you're not grappled.
So 22, so he makes it.
Half damage.
Half damage is 15 electric.
So that brings him to minus 11.
And what is his way of flying? How is he flying right now?
It's flying as per the spell. I'll double check.
Okay, so I think he's just slowly drifting to the ground and...
Has anybody checked chat recently?
Yeah.
The chat is saying we may have to save Scarab. The chat will kill him if they don't. Like, they're not going to live.
Again, apparently, Mark's backup characters are kind of considered NPCs because NPCs apparently are dividing chat into two angry groups.
Hello, 100 years, boar.
Okay, so a lightning bolt, well, actually, a breath weapon comes out of Tybalt Koro, and it strikes the group of them. Sam, all he got was a flash in his eyes. He blinks that away for a little bit. Scarab, what was your, how many hit points do you have? Like, are you unconscious or?
He's unconscious at minus 11.
Okay.
How big is your collar?
It's 18.
Sergeant Phoenix Riverman. Where the fuck is Sergeant Phoenix? Oh, there's a Nibbles. What the fuck is what? It's just what Phoenix says underneath his helmet. He's saying that about Nibbles, who arrived here. 100 years, Boar. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for the follow, and let us know if you have any questions. Let us know if you want a hero point.
Ooh, hero points are good.
Hero or a villain point, depending on how you're feeling today.
Hero's better.
Phoenix Riverman just looks at Kython. Kython shrugs, like,
Cello
all right.
can't help him. Yep.
I think I'm close to Cello. I'll be close to Cello. She's got 7 rounds to get to me. So.
Demos is still alive. I think I'm gonna go over and battle monks. And let Wazrog handle this fucking stupidity of the giant who walks on air. Anom's axe is coming, and it's Anom's axe bearer. Yeah, he's gonna wander over and attack the monk that probably can't be hit. Nope. Taking swipes of the air. Come here. Hydrax's serpent is just lying in a pool of his own blood, saved by a paladin. Captain Zalentin, he's the one that got brained. Let's remove him from the initiative. Yeah, fucking Wazrog has now an enemy in Lord Nori. His chief knight just ate it. Ephraim Demos the Blind. Well, he's going to unleash some pain on Phoenix Riverman. We still have a chance here. Still got a chance, small chance, a little bit of a chance. Take a chance.
If you want to, we can chance.
Everybody flurry your pants. Hey, hey. The flurry dance. Oh my goodness, look at the ones. What the fuck?
Has he hit anybody yet?
He would have hit, and then I think on his last one he misses, so he hit on the second attack. So 2d8 plus 5 plus 1d6. 11 damage on Phoenix. So Phoenix comes in with his tower shield and kind of hunkers in, and Ephraim Demos does a bunch of attacks, and finally one of them gets around the shield. And then the last one he missed. So he critical fumbled on the last one. Critical miss is a D52. Slipping on some blood on the platform. 16.
Marty, could
You
zoom
are
out a
knocked.
little bit?
You are knocked prone. He needs to hit. Yep, he's knocked prone. Battle monks.
doing their turtle?
Yeah, they're gonna total defense with their crane styles, kind of in Wazrog's face. The Sensei Monk is in Brog's stomach, who is in the stands. I'm just going to erase him from the fight because technically he's also out of the fight.
Yep.
And then the Paladin, with Knights raining down, is going to finish his climb, and he ends up on the first level and sees the circus down here and all the trap doors that are open. Flying Edward, Barrack is on a. He's gonna continue his move onto the platform. There is a paladin down here. I believe his name is Sir Albert. Are you from Grand Bastion? Edward's trying to distract him a little bit. You notice he's looking around into the open hatches. He's like searching for the orb, still trying to win. The healers. As Scarab begins to drift to the ground, you notice Chella. Oh, actually, Chella's not your healer. Who's the healer for the Conclave? Yeah, it's Chella.
It's Chella.
Chella. So she is able to. I think it does.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Scarab is no longer bleeding, and he's just drifting to the ground.
Scarab got stabilized. You're not needed, Mark.
Gracias, stabilizer.
All right. Feel free to have a conversation amongst yourself. It is that time again when the DM's bladder is about to bust.
This took like an hour and a half. This round.
Yep.
2:30
So-
in the morning.
Yeah. Well, let me take a quick break and.
I can go till 4. I can go till...
I ain't got all Sunday.
let me take a quick break.
Fuck you guys.
It's Sunday. Sunday. I think a lot of things are gonna get settled very quickly.
I don't think it's going to be settled very quickly.
No. We've got about another 4 rounds, maybe 5 rounds.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of things that'll get closed off quickly.
Yeah. Basically, if Magnus makes his save, then we still have a Magnus problem. If Magnus doesn't make his save, then we don't have a Magnus problem.
There's no Magnus problem anymore.
Then the real problem is whether or not the circus is polite enough not to kill Magnus.
Yeah.
I mean, you're lucky with the people who you have. Well, 3 of the 4 people around Magnus, or 2 of the 3 people around Magnus, are kind of polite. There's this one guy named Damien. He sometimes gets confused.
I don't think Damien would kill him, because
No.
Damien
would
would want to
injure
fight him.
to the point of negative hit points, but he doesn't want to kill him.
But he also wouldn't be like taking. He wouldn't go out of his way not to kill him. Like he wouldn't be like.
He's not risking himself to not kill you.
Yeah. But what will be interesting is the game of orb ball still has to be played.
Yep.
So
You know who can do that? Everyone in the circus.
Yeah.
yep.
Get Nitzer.
Well, I think the order of initiative, I think, is Grizak, then Zed. Is it Grizak, Damien, Zed?
Yeah.
Yep. Or Zed starts pouting, he just takes the orb and flies away. What's mine now? Look, you didn't win. This is still a clusterfuck, but the circus is definitely on top of this right now.
I called it, guys. Circus is casters.
Well, yeah, but
But it's not
You
done
were-
yet. It's not done yet.
you were also in charge of buffing both groups, and one group definitely got more buffing, where the other group didn't even get the stuff to fight the stuff that Magnus got his ass kicked by.
Yeah.
Zed still knows where
There's
most of the
nothing you
orbs
can
are,
do to
yeah.
cast against that.
Of
Owl's
that
Wizard?
bag of delay poison that you have, like the 5 of them.
Magnus has that.
Yeah, there's a little bit of slanted, there's a little bit of selfishness there.
Yeah.
So I worked on one group. Nobody else worked on the other group. Nobody said
You
anything.
were in charge of that group.
Both groups. Both groups.
You've got the guys in charge of both groups.
Adam's got a character that is pulling the strings of one ludus.
That's fair.
And is like putting his tentacles out into other areas. Mark has a grand mage. And on the conclave, you are in charge of the conclave. So there's the power structure of the conclave. On the circus, yeah, Arlen's the spiritual caster leader, and then Grizak is their support caster.
I have 2 casters on the field.
Just the list of buffs was 20 long for one group, 2 for the other, missing the stuff that you knew we needed to prevent.
Look at how the blame starts getting thrown around when things go.
Well, so what the impetus of this was when Ahmed was going, see, I knew this side would win. And it's like, yeah, well...
Is
The crowd PCs. So, is there any further commentary going on from Ashoka? Oh, your second round of your detecting thoughts. When is it in detect thoughts where you could go paralyzed or whatever?
Give me a second. When can I blow my brain? Second round.
Hey, 100 Years Boar. Thanks for the donation, man. Hello, you're new. Yes. Welcome to the channel. Crazy.
So anybody higher than 826 and 10 points higher than my score, I'll be stunned for 1 round and spell ends.
100 Years Boar, would you like a hero or villain point? We normally give these out for people who, are in the chat and have been around for a long time or hang out with us for the entire night, but that's one way to get our attention. Hero, cool.
With hero, just an explanation, you can do good stuff and help the PCs. Villain, you can do the opposite, hinder. We have PCs on either side right now, so it goes both ways.
There are the general rules for hero points, but we'll explain them if you'd like to, if you say you want to spend them. Okay, generally it's to help save or make them do better. The sooner that you declare your hero point, the better it will be, as opposed to after the fact, which can also be done. All right, so Ashoka was having a conversation, and he's in the middle of concentrating on a detect thought spell as you're trying to reach...
He's also contemplating what he needs to do to make Magnus perform better. Better's not right, he's confused. And Scarab didn't perform up to his expectations. It was interesting. Something odd happened.
Okay, on the second round of Detect Thoughts, I think you get some information.
I recently shaved my beard, Boar.
The number of thinking minds and the intelligence score of each. So you've got a flurry of information as you're pointing down into the crowd. It is a 60-foot cone, so you can reach Kane. The highest intelligence, 26 or higher. You are kind of pointing it where a bunch of wizards are. So let me just think for a second. I don't think the Rala and Rova have a 26. Lanziver, that would be 8 if he had a max of 18, 20. Plus 4 item, 24, and 2. He could. He could. So we'll say there's a 50% chance that he has a 26 int with item. If I roll a 2, nope, he doesn't, or he doesn't have his item on. So there's nobody in that, and then there's the 1 in 10,000 chance, like fucking Brainiac is down there. Yeah, some random some random guy with a over 200 IQ. So if I roll a 1, hey, same 1,000. Okay, so this casting the spell with a bad thing that happens into a crowd does not let you determine the location of the thinking minds. You can just if you can't see the creatures whose thoughts you're detecting. Okay, well you're sensing the crowd. Mm-hmm. Allagash Marindi is just he glances at you and sees what you're doing. He's looking down. He's not interrupting you. And Nem is still busy collecting all the pork rinds that got dropped by the interruptive pig farmer Cheb of the Fingers. And Cheb is still trying to hustle into the back. He's now in the wings with all the concession stands and the pissing lanes and the security, and he's trying to make his way down as you suggested that he go and make friends with Cheer Up. Who? Lord Bane? Nori. Lord Nori. Right. Okay. Shifting to the right. This round, what is Sid doing? He's still in a bat form, kind of clinging on to the side. You notice one kid noticed the bat and has got a stick now, and he's like, "Come here, little bat."
It'd be awesome if I could just make my head pop out.
Come here, little guy. He can't quite reach you, but there's some kid that is able to see Sid. Come on, give me a sense motive. You notice that he's got a bunch of buddies, like little kid buddies.
Yeah,
so we're talking like 9-year-olds.
Don't worry.
Evil little 9-year-olds.
Move to another area.
Okay. He's getting away. We'll have to find something else to make our arena. And you notice that they've got like an arena cat that they've cornered and, and a dead mouse. They were gonna make you fight a cat because children are evil. All right. Little psychos. What else is going on between Godiva and the Countess this round?
Go get him! Go get him, Uggy! You squeezed the shit out of that bastard!
Countess Gavina Opal just smiles. She, as much as she thinks this is disgusting, her gladiators are winning. Or it looks like they're winning. Oh my. Lady Bellavina is looking for an excuse to leave as Lord Nori is drinking and has nothing left to cheer for because his ludus is pretty much toast. In Duke Dragel's area, as he's sitting brooding upon his chair watching the fight, you do notice that he is particularly now concentrating on like what Damien and Ugg and Sam are doing. It's hard not to notice that big group that took on the scary scarab and now are feeding it to Magnus. And the lightning bolt that went off. Phineas notices that the Count is like calculating, like he's watching with interest. You notice that he moved slightly kind of forward, like he's interested in what's going on. It was very subtle. Yeah,
Duke or Count?
The Duke.
The Duke. Okay.
He's not surprised. These are the people that are going to get his cradle for him, or so he might think.
Right. And he knows Damien, so that wouldn't be bad too. Like Damien falls several ranks below the Duke in the grand scheme of things.
Several ranks.
Yeah. Which brings us to the announcer, who's going to summarize what happened to this. And Swoosh has deposited a frog upon the crowd. A frog is raining frogs. The vile cannibal is now out of the match. Oh no, and the Megafed goes down. The great lumberjack axe of giant nibbles has brought the great beast low. And their fireballs and lightning bolts has Cannabis out of the match. And Magnus seems immobilized as Ugg the contender is coming over and placing cruel hands upon our spring champion. Lieutenant Damien was about to have a one-on-one match with Magnus, but oh, he got a lightning bolt up his ass for his troubles. And look at Swoosh! Swoosh ordering around the other elementals now, joining the fray. Giant Nibbles is climbing the side, climbing the side of the tower like something mad deep. Yeah, so that's kind of what's going on.
Fucking Swoosh is next. Oh no.
The crowd is not at a position where they are so fed up with a ludus that they're actually like throwing garbage or taking action to try to make their hated enemies lose. The crowd is still very entertained by all of this, and nothing suspicious happens.
Step away from that.
Yeah, the Conclave is a step away from that, and I think the Knights of Vatapol, the Indepts are a step away after Wazrog biffed open the head of one of the local boys. Yeah, they got a little surly. At the end of round 6, however, this is a good place to leave it, as we normally close out at midnight. Unless you guys came to agreement where we're playing till 4.
I ain't got a problem with that, but if consensus is no, then
Neither 100 Years War. We use rptools.net. It is called Map Tools or Map Tool. I forget, plural or whatever. We like it because it's made out of Java. We can import maps and zoom in very far and wide. We can switch between views that are kind of conceptual and drawn, or we can pull in maps as background images. We could deal at the scale of cities. I could put 1,000 tokens down if I wanted to, or zoom way the fuck out, which is superior in my mind to the web app that is Roll20.
One more turn.
What's that?
One more turn.
one more turn.
There we go.
Just let's try to be done by 3:45 so that I am at least pretending to be asleep when my wife wakes up to work.
There you go.
Yeah! All right. Round 7 of the Fight of Fights. This is the summer end fight of these luduses, and it's weird because out of the 8 luduses, the players are controlling 2 of them. No, you don't need to. You don't. Please don't do that. 100 Years War. We will continue out of the love of the game. I appreciate it, but yeah.
Screw it. I'll pay you $10
Oh, and Swoosh is coming back over. What are his dreaded winds going to take next? It's a good question.
Go kick his ass.
Where are the guys that need some swooshing?
So far, what it's been taking is everyone's dignity.
Swoosh is pretty hurt,
and
though.
throwing it away.
So
Swoosh.
far, Swoosh hasn't touched the circus.
Yeah, I think there's a bunch of guys trying to open up things down the bottom, and he sees the megaphant fall down, and I think that's a clue to him that he needs to go fuck up the people down there. So Swoosh comes like zooming in, because he is on the team of the megaphant, and the megaphant's out of the fight now. So he comes zooming in all the way to here, and then turns into a whirlwind.
He's on the top.
No, he's at the bottom. Oh, merde.
Isn't Eduardo on the top?
Edwards, yeah.
Yep, he climbed up.
Sorry, the guy was on the bottom? Isn't the floor protecting them from the
No,
wind?
Edward climbed back up to open up a hatch when you called him up here.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Is he down or above?
He's above.
The thing?
He's above. So Swoosh comes in, turns into a whirlwind of wind, and is going to try to pick up Sir Albert Ventros, Edward, and Beric Tarn in his torrent. Luckily, Arlen flew over so he could have a look at what his gladiators were doing above. All right, reflex saves.
Okay, I'll grab Beric. turn.
The paladin has a decent reflex save. It's not great. He makes it. Swoosh will do this much damage to anyone who fails. The DC of the reflex save is your dignity. I mean, 21. No, 23. Sorry. It was 23.
14, 20, 24. Yeah, he's good. So what's left is Edward.
Swoosh!
Edward has an AC, not AC, sorry, he has Cat's Grace, right?
It's Cat's Grace running, so it increases by +2 in the
Cat's Grace and Good Hope. +4.
haste.
So
Haste. 5.
5.
Edition, we are
14.
playing 1E Pathfinder
Uh-oh. He's taking the damage.
with some good old house rules that we have developed over time. Probably too numerous for us to mention. We still hold on to a bunch of there are some 3.5 influence on our house rules. Like undead can't be critted kind of house rules.
And sneak attack doesn't affect on.
Once a week. We usually play every Saturday, although we've been trying to sneak in a game during Thursdays, and then we've got a regular game with a different group. A group, I live in Seattle. I call them the Seattle Crew, where we play a different campaign called Titan's Gift, and we play every Tuesday for that campaign. And we've been at it for, I don't know, there's probably 1,000 hours. 1,000 hours of content on our YouTube channel. Eventually, Nightbot will throw up a link to our YouTube channel. Not quite large enough on our YouTube channel to have a nice looking URL. We're about 30 followers on YouTube away from requesting that URL. So yeah, if you haven't followed us on YouTube, that would be awesome. We're trying to hit 100 there. So I could say // or -YouTube / Die Dragon Die. Yep.
So I don't think anyone got caught.
Seriously? Come on, Swoosh. I guess the tough nuts are left to crack, right?
Well, some people got hurt. They just didn't get taken away.
Is it a save versus the hurt?
As Edward got hurt, but he saved against the.
Oh, right. Okay, so you failed against and took the damage, but then okay.
Yeah.
Sir
it's
Albert
for
made his
save.
first save, and Barak Tarn made his first save. So add the damage to Edward. Hey, fucking get away from here, Windy. Hey, Grizak, get this thing away from us. I don't want to fight in this bullshit.
Yes, slash it open.
Sacrament merde. Cales estita, verdad.
Yeah, fine, I'm cunning. Can't even find my own balls in this shit.
All right, Grizak, your turn, man. Your turn. Grizak is also an air elemental. Swoosh was like coming over and pointing at Grizak, and then turned into a big swirl there.
Fly underneath,
Okay.
and he can hit.
This is quite literally the broadside of a
hold
hurricane.
on. Actually, hold on a second. These guys are up here.
Holding.
These guys are up here. Can he hit these guys in the tornado below, or not?
Nope. Well, you'd have to move up through the center of the tower to hit these guys.
Forget it. He'll just move out here. Where? No, actually, no. He'll move up. He'll take his shot from down below. Okay, I'll take my shot from down below. This is a lightning bolt.
At whom?
Just at the tornado at Swish or whatever his name is.
So you're
Swoosh.
underneath this platform. How are you hitting Swoosh?
Yeah. I can see this, can I?
Oh yeah, you can kind of angle it up into the thing. Sure.
Yeah.
Hey, Nibbles, where you going, buddy?
And then
All right, Swoosh is going to try to evade your lightning bolt. He gets a 30 on his reflex save.
oh, you fucker. He evades.
Yep.
There's no point.
Give an
Okay,
air elemental a ring of evasion, and this is what you got.
Okay, so now my movement.
Maybe the advanced simple template. I don't know, something like that.
Maybe something a little bit more.
A little spicy wind there. A little taste.
Something
A
there.
little taste on the wind.
Little elder, little greater, little something.
So I'm going through Fucker, Zach, what are you doing? There we go.
Damien, who's got
Go
a
over here and go up.
bunch of images all floating around him. He's got his rapier out. He had challenged Magnus. Magnus is all fucked up and drooling. Ugg is grabbing him, and his third arm is kind of punching Magnus in the side.
Damn it, Magnus! I challenged you to a fight, and you cowered off. So now we've got to settle for this mugging.